Good morning, my fifth grade rock stars. I hope we all had a great day yesterday and we have another amazing day today. If we all could sit down and simmer down while I talk to you all about what's next on the agenda. Now, if everyone could raise their hand, who brought an item that was specific to our lesson today? It was something that revolved around your favorite day or holiday within the year. Good. Most of us remembered it. It's okay if we forgot it. I know it was last minute, so you kind of had to get it all together in one night, but it's fine. If you have it, that's great. It'll help you later today. Okay, so today our plan is we are going to be reading a book. Now, since I asked you all to bring an item that was specific to your favorite day or holiday, what do you think this book is going to be about? Do I have anyone who wants to share? Yes, you are totally right. This book right here is going to be about our favorite day of the year. So while Miss Enright is reading, I would like if we all put on our thinking caps and we thought about our favorite day of the year if we haven't already, and get ready to think of specific things that go along with our favorite day of the year. Because once we are done reading this book, we are going to do 2 interactive activities, okay? All right. While I'm reading this, we're going to think about our favorite day of the year and something unique you have found throughout this book, okay? So make sure we're thinking about that the entire time. Can someone repeat what we're doing just so we have it in our head? Yes, we are thinking about it the entire time. Thank you. All right. So from the cover, you see each student, even the teacher within this book, is completely different from one another. They're all unique in their own ways. And I think they all may have dressed or brought something that resembled or was significant to their favorite day or holiday. Okay? All right, let's dive in. Take this part off. So our favorite day of the year. On Musa's very first day of kindergarten, his teacher, Miss Gupta, said, "Look around the room. You don't know them now, but these faces will become your closest friends this year." Musa looked at the 3 boys at his table. They didn't look like his friends. They were total strangers. A great way to make new friends is by sharing things we like. For me, meeting new students is my favorite thing to do. That's why the first day of school is my favorite day of the year. Raise your hand. Whose favorite day of the year is first day of school? That's Miss Enright's. That's my favorite day of the year, for sure. Musa couldn't believe that was true, and he could tell Moses, Mo, and Kevin didn't believe it either. This year, for show and tell, you will take turns telling us all about your favorite day of the year. That way, throughout the year, the class will celebrate it with you. Musa perked up at this. The best day of the year was definitely Eid. Surely Eid was everyone's favorite holiday. Musa sat with Moses, Mo, and Kevin at lunch. "I don't get it," said Mo. "The first day of school, how can it be anyone's favorite? How can it be more fun than Christmas?" said Moses. So, Moses was confused. He was like, how is anyone's favorite day of the year not Christmas? I don't get that. He's not understanding that everyone in the class is different in their own ways by liking a different day or holiday, and that's totally fine. So I'm hoping, and I hope you guys are hoping, Moses understands that everyone is able to have their own favorite holiday, and hopefully we'll find out why. And hopefully within our class, we'll be able to understand why everyone's favorite day or holiday is different. "My family doesn't celebrate Christmas," said Musa. "Me neither," said Mo and Kevin. "My favorite holiday is coming up," said Musa. "Maybe we'll celebrate at school." A few weeks later, Musa and his mom brought in food and decorations for the class. "Eid Mabruk," said the sign. Musa taught the kids how to say it. I love that. So I'm hoping if anyone in this classroom's favorite holiday is something that maybe not all of us know or understand or possibly we don't know how to pronounce, that's something that you can help us with, okay? On Eid al-Fitr, my family goes to the mosque to pray early in the morning, and afterwards we have a huge breakfast. Family and friends come to the houses all day to eat food and bring presents. People eat all kinds of food, Since Muslims come from around the world, Musa shared malwaks, yongsing, and rose lassi. Everyone could see why Eid was Musa's favorite. So hopefully Moses is seeing, oh, I know why this is his favorite holiday. Sorry, some of the words I may be butchering, but soon it was Mo's turn. Shan Tava, said the sign. Mo stood at the front of the classroom and said, Happy New Year! My family is preparing for the Jewish New Year of Rosh Hashanah. Mo taught the kids how to say it. On Rosh Hashanah, we light candles at night and we go to the synagogue during the day with our family and friends. We also eat lots of yummy food for a sweet new year and wish each other Sana Tova. Mo brought apples dipped in honey and challah bread to share with the class. Everyone could see why Rosh Hashanah was Mo's favorite. During winter, it was Moses' turn. Feliz Navidad, said Moses. I'm sure you guys have heard of Christmas, but not the way my family celebrates. On Christmas, we celebrate Las Posadas. Moses taught the kids how to say it. It lasts 9 days and we decorate the house with flowers, wreaths, and lanterns. We sing songs, drink ponche navido, and hit a piñata. On the 9th day, Buena Noche, we go to church at midnight and open presents when we get home. Moses brought ponche navido and piñata for the class. Everyone could see why Christmas was Moses' favorite. See, Moses said Christmas was his favorite, but look, it's a bit different than some of us may celebrate it. That spring, it was Kevin's turn. Happy Pi Day, said the class. My family celebrates science, said Kevin. Pi Day is on March 14th because 3.14 is a very important number in math. Does anyone know the full number of pi? I know I don't. No, I didn't think it's a very, very long number. On that day, my family makes different kinds of pies, and we learn about scientists and their discoveries. This year, we learned about volcanoes. Kevin shared what he had learned. Kevin also shared about his favorite scientist, Isaac Newton, who discovered gravity when an apple fell on his head. Kevin brought freshly baked apple pie to share with the class. Everyone could see why Pi Day was his favorite. On the last day of school, their teacher sat the class down in a circle. I'm going to miss you all very much, she said. I want you to look around the classroom. Musa looked and saw his best friends, Moses, Mo, and Kevin, and the other kids he gotten to know this year. But what if Musa, Moses, Mo, and Kevin weren't in the same class next year? Their teacher handed out a calendar with many holidays on it. This way, you can always remember when we're not together to celebrate the days that brought us together. The whole year was full of days to celebrate with friends new and old. All right, so that concludes our book. So is there anything unique that we've pulled from this book, or is there anything new anyone learned? And did we all use our thinking caps and think about our favorite day of the year? Okay, good. Anything unique anyone wants to share with me? You are totally correct. That was completely unique to me too. That was a holiday that I was not fully aware of, so I'm going to hopefully learn more about it. All right, so after this book, we do have a little interactive activity that also shows me that we all used our thinking caps and we listened to Miss Enright while I was reading. So, our first paper that we are going to fill out is about our favorite day of the year. So it's fun. We all get to share what our favorite day of the year is. on our first block, it's going to say, what is your favorite holiday or day? So you're going to share with your classmates what your favorite holiday or day is, and you're going to put that in that block. The second block is, why is this day or holiday your favorite? You will put that in your second block. The third block is, what happens during this day? Do you have any traditions? Do we have any questions? Does anyone not understand what a tradition is? Okay. A tradition is something that you will do every year. So say I'm going to share my favorite day of the year is the first day of school. So on the first day of school, I always bring my favorite bag into the classroom filled with all my markers, pens, and everything, and I put them all on my desk nice and neatly, and that's something I do every year. So another tradition someone could do is every year their grandparents come over and they eat a bunch of food. Every year they could go to the beach. That's something you would do routinely, okay? In your last box, you'll just share if there's any other information you could tell us about your favorite day or holiday. Go ahead and put that in that last box, okay? After we are done with this paper, you're going to raise your hand nice and quietly, and Miss Enright is going to come over to you. I'm going to look at your boxes, and I'm going to give you a thumbs up, and then I'm going to hand you this second paper, okay? This second paper is you are going to combine each of these boxes into one paragraph. You know how we were working on those writing skills and lengthening our sentences and building a paragraph? That's what we are going to do on this paper. So you are going to, I wrote instructions. Please write a paragraph describing why the holiday or day you have chosen is your favorite. Remember to use key details to help your audience understand. I wrote audience because once we are done with this paper, once the whole class is done, we are going to meet in a circle, and we are all going to share the item you brought in. So say right now, Miss Enright's going, this item is the item I brought in. My favorite day is the first day of school. And then I share why. My favorite day is the first day of school because I get to meet all of you, and it makes me so happy, and we get to build a community together, a respectful and happy and entertaining and exciting environment. And then I would go on to read what I have written. So that's what we are all going to do. You're going to share the object that you had brought in, and then you are going to read what you have written, okay? With this paper, you are able to work in a group, in a pair, or by yourself. Either or, whatever you prefer. You can use pen, pencil, marker, crayon, anything you would like to write in these boxes. If you are working in a group, your group does have to share the same day or holiday you are working on just so we can stay on task, okay? So that's our plan. So this paper, you are allowed to work in a group, a pair, or individual. And then with this paper is going to be completely individual, okay? Just so we can put our own thoughts on this paper. Once we are completely done with sharing and done with these papers, you will take these two papers. This one is going to be on the top. You are going to staple them together, and you are going to put it in the turn-in bin, okay? All right, everyone give me a thumbs up if we understand. All right, let's rock and roll. Everyone can go ahead and get started. I'm going to hand out these papers now.